Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass on certain positions, there's no guarantee you're going to see them again. So, with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth, or do you just try to cover as many areas of the field as possible? Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? These are the rounds you love to see. Some big names to choose from here. Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to them or go after someone who can help you up front? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? Whoever's making the final decision here might have a coordinator in each year. Do you go offense or defense? And I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody. You had to figure they lean that way if a player from that team became available. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Yeah, maybe not the pick that's going to change this team's fortune, but he is an improvement over what they had.
All right, Larry, hope everyone is settled in for a great Draft Champions contest. Here, lucky to witness it. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing. They will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. On the return, this is Jaquiz Rogers. Oh, nice move. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Smith. And his first pass is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Back to the air, Smith on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing on third down, Smith. He's got Curse. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is
a give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So the first carry of the game under the belt for Emmitt Smith. And, of course, in his career, over 18,000 rushing yards, the all-time leader.
he can probably rest easy for a while about people chasing that number down. He's going to stay at the top because everyone's flinging it around instead of running it. We're going to need a real running back renaissance and an emphasis on the ground game to put that record in jeopardy. Is anyone even close right now?
Frank Gore about 6,000 away, and then AP 7,000 away still around there.
Wow, that's a lot of yards to make up. I think Emmitt Smith feels pretty good about the number he posted, 18,355 yards.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Now Emmitt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. All right, Charles, quick Emmitt Smith story. You've heard of the Madden video game, right?
I have heard of the Madden video game, well, no doubt about it.
The legend goes that Coach Madden said players used to come up to him all the time and complain that their ratings were too low. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. To throw is Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That can be a downside of putting together a team in draft champions week one. It's early. You might have some of these mistakes.
You're exactly right, because it does take time to build chemistry, trust, right? Understanding where guys are going to be. And I think that's what led to the interception. They just don't know each other well enough yet. That should build up as the season goes on.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Michael Crabtree's going to go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Michael Crabtree, 53 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
One receiver left is Hilton. Throwing now is Gino. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the Patriots coming out now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think, care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
They'll come out in the pistol.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now Elway on 3rd and long. A screen to Bell. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. So the Patriots will turn it over to their left-footed punter. That's Ryan Allen to kick it away. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Wide open receiver complete. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Elway on 1st down. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And now it's 2nd down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Second and 10, Elway. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. 10 yards to go on 3rd.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 3rd down, Elway. And that will be incomplete as well. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's sent. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
Single receiver. Hey, Jordan Island over there. Single receiver. Here we go now. Green 30.
Throwing now, Elway on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Here we go. Watch it now. 40.
2nd and 10, Elway again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Will Fuller, 30 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones They find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
From his goal line here, Smith. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Paul Warlow. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it?
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
Well, we've seen a lot of
first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the T formation.
And that's caught by Crabtree for a Patriots touchdown. Michael Crabtree, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
it.